I'm up to 50 minutes. I'm still recording, so we're... Victory! Back on.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that. It might have been having your storage. Like you deleting them, so just make sure you go to recently deleted.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. Every week.
I don't move it to the delete bin until it has successfully uploaded to YouTube. So
After 30
every
days,
day or so when you come in, you can just grab it and check that bin and empty it for me, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Did you listen to all the signature? It's one of my stairs over here. Like always good.
I'll try. If you experienced the troubles while you're at home working on this, come back to the video. Come back to the video. Yes? Do it again. Ready?
Okay.
You better hustle, mister. It's about to get real. About to get real.
Bet.
Ready? Raise your hand if you're not ready. Okay.
Sorry.
Best way to do it is?
Do it. There.
Do it. So, here we go. I'll give you the equation because I'm nice like that.
Wow, thanks.
Don't understand you. I lost a purple felt tip pen. I appreciate it. Maybe salty.
I still.
I know. Naive. Stick figs.
3.
What's happening here? 2.00 grams nitrogen are going to make how many grams of what? What's the question? How many grams of what? Ammonia. Okay, this is what we want to know. Start here, end here. Yes? Now, we have to deal with grams of nitrogen. We also have to deal with grams of ammonia. So, right away, we're going to go ahead and get both molar masses. The problem that we just did, we needed 1 molar mass because we were only dealing with grams one time. Now we're dealing with grams at the front and grams at the end. So we need molar masses for those 2 things. Which 2 things? This thing and this thing. Okay? So, for N2, we've got 2 N's at, I think it's 14.01. Yes?
Yeah.
So, 28.02 grams of N2 is equal to 1 mole of the same. We also need the molar mass for NH3. I'm going to do it up here just to save space. Okay? We have 1 nitrogen at 14.01. We have 3 hydrogens at 1.01 apiece for a total of 17.04 grams of NH3 equals 1 mole of the same. People, if I'm using 17.04, which is the molar mass for NH3, if I'm using 17.04, immediately above or below that must be what? 1. If I'm using 28.02, immediately above or below that must be what? 1. I'm only going to use what's in front of here, in front of here, in front of here. I'm only going to use those 1 time ever. Okay? Now, let's set up our problem. We got our molar mass for this thing, our molar mass for that thing. That's good. Okay? 2.00 grams nitrogen. This is our start. Grams in 2. Fill in the blank. Everything must go through moles. Everything must go through moles. Am I starting with moles? Yes or no? I'm starting with grams. I've got to get from grams of that thing to moles of the same thing so that I can go through moles. Yes? Okay? So, grams are down here. We calculated this right here. 28.02 goes with grams.
Directly above must be.
Directly above must be
1 mole.
1 mole of the same thing. If I stopped right now, I would have moles of N2.
Yep.
But this is not the end game. Because this is here, This must be down here. I began this problem talking about nitrogen. I want to end this problem talking about ammonia.
Yep.
The only way to do that is to use the mole ratio.
Yep.
The thing I start with in moles on the bottom, the thing I want to end up with in moles on top. Go to the balanced equation. There is a 2 in front of NH3. There happens to be a 1 in front of N2. Again, pointing this out. This is the understood number there. This is the number there. If I stopped right now, I'd have moles of NH3, but it's supposed to be grams. Moles NH3. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. N plus 3.
Grams. When grams and moles are being compared to each other, it's always 1 mole opposite question mark grams. In this case, 17.04.
Now I did the gosh darn thing.
Math. 2.00 times 1 enter. Drop and divide by 28.02. Enter. Multiply by 2. Drop and divide by 1. Separating each math by an enter. Okay? Go up to the top, multiply by 17.04. Enter. Drop and divide by 1. Do I have right math? Do we need to notate? No. You can make a times 10 to 0 if you want, but you don't have to. We do have to do sig figs. We said 3. 2.43 grams NH3. Again, if you're a hardcore notator, 2.43 times 10 to 0 grams NH3.
I like taters. You call me a notator, but I like them. Stoichiometry season.
If you can't write the formula for a compound,
Get out of my car.
can you do this?
No.
If you can't write the balanced equation, can you do this?
No.
We have done in one problem balanced equation, mole conversions, 2 mole conversion problems in one of these, dimensional analysis, significant figures. We've considered scientific notation. Do you appreciate that this is the mother? Yes? This is legit. In terms of complexity, this is the pinnacle. This is as hard as it gets. In terms of complexity. Are we done with math? No. Are we done with dimensional analysis? No.
But it doesn't get harder.
We're not done with stoichiometry. But you will not have a stoichiometry problem that is longer than 3 conversion factors. An original thing and 3 conversion factors. They don't get any more complex than this.
Darn.
We have to do other math. We have to talk about gas laws. We have to learn the gas equations. But compared to this, super simple. Okay? Super simple. We have now officially reached the top. Really. And we're going to stay at the top, about that level from now until the SOL test. So the downhill does not come until May 4th. In the afternoon, because you'll take the test in the morning. Yes? Okay. Now,
Not yet.
I think this all pops up. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Blah, blah,
Wait,
blah.
I missed something.
What'd you miss?
What?
On a banquet last.
We laughing at Megs.
Oh no, this is not for you, it's for this song.
Doing it. Let's do it.
One more together? Yes?
I want to
Who wishes for one more together? prior to being, okay, Alexander, gotcha. Gotcha, girlfriend. She's like brave soul. She's like, thank you! Please, thank you. Alright, one more together. Then I'm going to give you some practice problems, and you're going to be on your own. But you're going to have a video to go back and do again if you need to. Maybe you need to watch it 3 more times.
I don't have that kind of time.
Probably nobody has that amount of time, but if that's you, then own it. You understand? Own it and do it. Okay? How many grams of calcium nitride are produced when 2.0 grams of calcium reacts with an excess of nitrogen? Dadgum, we don't even have a balanced equation on this. Okay? Let's go ahead and think about the balanced equation because we've got to have it. We've got calcium reacting with nitrogen. Calcium is Ca. Nitrogen is N2 because it's no halogen. And we are making calcium nitride. No prefixes, crisscross, drop, reduce. Calcium is what? Is that a 2 or a 1? 2 plus. Nitrogen is 3 minus. Criss cross. Ca3N2. Easy balancing. Whoa. Sorry at home, I kicked the tripod. Sig figs?
3.
2.0 grams calcium is equal to, we're not sure, how many grams of calcium nitride? How many grams of calcium nitride? We need 2 molar masses, yes? 2 molar masses. One of them's super easy, okay? For calcium, we've got 1 calcium. Somebody give it to me, I don't know. 40.08. There's no math to be done here, so 40.08 grams of calcium is equal to 1 mole of the same. We got to do calcium nitride because we need it right here. So for Ca3N2, it looks like 3 calciums at 40.08. What's this math? 40.8 times 3. Say again, Alexander. 120?
No, 120.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah,
0.24 grams is equal to 1 mole. No, whoa, Ms. Russell getting ahead. Excuse me, sorry. We got to do the nitrogen. All right, 2 nitrogens at 14.01 apiece, 28.02. Now we add 148.26. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I.
Grams equals 1 mole. All right, let's do this thing. Grams calcium. 2.00 grams calcium. What's got to be down on the bottom? Grams calcium. If I'm talking about grams of calcium, it has to be opposite what?
So
What must be up here?
moles calcium.
moles.
How many?
1.
Always 1. 40.08.
Yeah.
Need my mole ratio here from balanced equation. Moles is Ca on the bottom. Moles Ca3N2 on the top. We go to the balanced equation. There's a 1 in front of Ca3N2. There's a 3 in front of calcium. Again, this is here. This is understood to be in front of that. I'm talking about moles. I need to be in grams. So if I'm talking about moles and grams, It's always so many grams opposite 1 mole. 148.26. Math. 2.00. Go across and multiply. Times 1, enter. Drop and divide by 40.08, enter. Go up and multiply. Times 1, enter. Drop and divide by 3, enter. Go up and multiply. Times 148.26, enter. Drop and divide by 1, enter. 2.4661 grams Ca3N2. No need to notate.
Right.
Sig figs was 3.
2.47. So this is the Mount Everest of difficult level?